Welcome to Try It On, the space where awareness meets the nervous system and real change begins. I'm Tiffany O'Harn, holistic healer and nervous system guide and speaker. And today we're talking about letting go, not as a concept, as an actual practice. Don't take my word for it. Try it on. In order to really change your life, you have to let go. I know your ego wants to hold on to it, but you have to let go. Because right now, you're holding on to a narrative and it's replaying over and over and over again. And the reality is, you have choice. You have always had choice. You have choice over what you are ready and willing to let go of. The thing is, you've been choosing unconsciously. Today, we are going to start choosing consciously. It is time to let that shit go. How many conversations are you still holding on to? You don't have to think numerically. Just pause. Your ego wants to fight it. How many little things is your nervous system gripping and replaying and rehearsing? It feels unsafe to let them go. So you hold on. Because here's the truth. In holding on, you are not protecting yourself. You're punishing yourself. And sometimes, if we're honest, probably more than not, we are trying to punish them too. We are trying to punish them too. But they are not responsible for your wounding. They are not the ones hurting you. You are hurting because your body is showing you what you still need to heal. Don't you want that freedom? Don't you want to feel free? To let it go, to let it all go. Think, imagine what your life could be like when we're not trying to punish ourselves and others, because that is the reality of what happens. We feel wounded. We want to wound. Hurt people hurt people. That's the reality. Until we choose something different. Until we take the unconscious into the conscious, which is what we're doing in the here and the now. And if you're listening, and you're on this journey too, and you are one of the few people doing it, being called to this work, knowing that you have everything you need inside. And so try it on. Try it on. This is the work we're doing here. Look back, subscribe. There's lots of these teachings, and they're all designed to elevate you, to guide you, to expand your consciousness, your awareness, because you have everything inside. You don't need anything outside of you. You are your greatest teacher. Your life is a mirror. Everything in your life that you think is someone else's fault, it's a reflection of a wound that is yours to heal. And I'm going to say it again and feel how your body responds to this. You might instantly want to reject it. That's your nervous system. Everything in your life that you think, you believe, that you loop is someone else's fault. It's a reflection of a wound that is yours to heal. And it doesn't mean you caused it, but you are the only one that can heal it. And if you start seeing your life as a reflective mirror, everything shifts. See the mirror and ask yourself, where am I still needing to heal? And that question changes everything because your body knows. But have you taken the time to listen, to hear the call? When our nervous system is activated, our ego goes into overdrive and it is there to protect us, and protect us it does. Protect us it does, but not really. It's just the illusion of protection. So we fight, we become reactive. We want to show the other person that they're the ones that did it, that they are responsible for our wounding, and it's simply not true. They are just a mirror to what it is that we need to heal. Are you ready to witness? Are you ready to let that shit go? You are. I know you are. You wouldn't be here. And so when we talk about letting go, what does that actually mean, right? We suppress feelings. We repress them. We push them down just to get through the day. And that's okay. Sometimes we really have to. Sometimes our survival just really requires it. But now think about how old you are. Think about all that you have suppressed or repressed. Our job is to not to continue to repress them or suppress them. Our job in this is to bring them back up to the surface, to let it rise. Because letting go is not pushing away. Letting go is a feeling without judgment, without shame, without blame, without guilt. It's just a feeling. It's fully, and then releasing it. You ever try to push something down into a pool that wants to float back up and it pushes against you? Think of that. Think of a little beach ball and you jump in the water and you try to hold it down. And it's going to fight its way to the surface. It's the same as these feelings. Except that if we don't consciously feel it, we don't have choice as to how it comes back up, how it resurfaces in our nervous system. And so it replays over and over and over again. And we hurt other people in it because we are hurt, because we haven't allowed that ball, that beach ball, to rise back up to the surface without judgment. Because we have been taught that feeling is too hard. It's how many conversations are around you that, no, I can't feel that. That's too hard. When the reality is, if you just took, sometimes it only takes a couple seconds to feel it. And then it's gone. How free does that feel for you to let that shit go? Try this on. Try it on. What do you have to lose? Some trauma? I really, really, really love Dr. David Hawkins, and he mapped this in his map of consciousness. It's one of the most precise and powerful frameworks that I have ever encountered. And I really invite you to Google it, to Google him. He talks about how we suppress feelings, how we repress them, we escape them, and we express them. But all of these are ways we avoid actually feeling. And what he shows us through decades of research is that the feelings we suppress, they don't disappear. They calibrate our entire consciousness. They determine what we attract, what we receive, and what we believe is possible. Shame guilt, grief, fear, anger, they are not weaknesses. They are positions on a map. And the map shows us the way up, not through avoiding what we feel, but moving through it consciously. That is the work. It's not going from anger to joy. But it is anger and then moving up just a little bit to feel a little bit more okay. It's time to feel. It's time to let that shit go. Think of something right now. One will pop up because you're holding on to something today. Something has happened today that you were holding on to. And I can tell you the freedom that you feel when you let that shit go, when you can allow others to be them. I mean, that's pure love right there. It's pure love for yourself and it's pure love for others. This is where unconditional love or the conditional love stems from, wounding in our nervous system. Isn't it funny how we hurt the people we love the most, including ourselves, first and foremost ourselves? And there is a process, and I'm going to share it with you. This is what I use, and it's real. And I really invite you to try it on. Don't just take what I say, try it on. And allow your ego to step aside and invite the very essence of you. Because when you feel like you can't let it go, that is your ego, that is your nervous system. That is it saying it's too much because you've never felt it. And so here's what it actually looks like. Allow the feeling to exist. Think of something right now. Like I said, there's something that has happened to you today that has wounded you, activated your nervous system, dysregulated just a bit. And don't fight it. Don't analyze it. Don't make it mean something to you. Again, this is not an intellectual experience. It's a body-led experience. And just invite it to be there. Let it be there. And if it helps, you can name it. What am I feeling right now? Is it anger? Is it grief? Is it fear? Name it. And watch what happens when you allow it to exist. Allow it to grow. And if you can, certainly shut your eyes and just allow that feeling to grow without judgment, without blaming it. And just breathe in and out through your nose. Feelings are not meant to live in you forever. They are meant to move through you. So feel it. Allow it to grow like a wave in the ocean. And then send it love. Send that wave, no matter how big or small. Send that feeling so much love. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then imagine yourself giving it away to God, to the universe, to whatever divine you trust. And it's not yours to carry anymore. And then you do it again and again. And you consciously choose to let it go. Because this is a choice. It is a choice. And you only need to decide. You only need to decide. And here's a question my mentor gave or gives that changes everything. How can I be okay in this moment? Not tomorrow, not when it's resolved, not when they apologize, not when life looks different. Right now, in this moment, how can I be okay? Because not being okay is a form of punishment for you. And then you in turn hurt other people, and you don't want to do that. I know you don't. And we do it unconsciously, but it is time to have your choice. It is time to choose. And so that question, how can I be okay? It brings you back into your body, back into the present, back into the now, back into choice. Because the nervous system only lives in the now. And when you ask that question, you give it permission to settle. That's it. Your ego has been running the show. Your nervous system has been running the show. But you are here listening to this because you are ready to choose something different. You know that this is not an intellectual game. And this is why it feels so hard. You think the battle is in the mind, but you cannot think your way out of this. And that's why you keep cycling back to it. You can know it all you want intellectually. You can take all the scientific data if that's what you choose. You can use all the different parts of the brain, the limbic system, you can do all of that. But it will not change you because it lives in the body. And so let go. Let go of the need to name it all. Let go of the scientific data. Because you'll feel it in your body faster than your mind can even process. Your nervous system works faster than your mind can process. It's in the body. It's in the nervous system. And it's your job to regulate it. It's our job to regulate our nervous system so that we can let go of what was never ours to hold. The freedom in that is just so intensely immense because you free it from you, but you free it for others too. Because now you're not making them responsible for your own shit because it is your own shit. They have their own pile. They have their own pile, as do you. And what happens is we stand on each other's piles, wounded as we are, and try to strike back, wound for wound. And it just takes that one choice within you to choose to feel the feelings, to let it go with so much love because it is not the other person. They are just showing you where you need to heal. What a gift. Truly, what a gift. For me, that's how I see it. And I'm not just saying that. It is a gift. Every day I find another gift. Another gift is revealed to me of something that I now have the ability, the choice to let go and the freedom within that. It's so immense. If you don't believe me, try it on. See what becomes possible. Because when you pause, when you become non-reactive, when you make one decision to let go, it's one decision. Our job, the real job, is to regulate our nervous system in real time. Your job is to regulate your nervous system in real time. Not when you get home, not after the meeting, not when the kids go to bed, not when the other person stops doing whatever it is that you think they're doing to you, not when things calm down, right now, in the moment, in the middle of it. Because that's where it lives. One breath, one question, one decision to feel instead of fight. That is regulation. And from regulation, miracles happen. Relationships change. Your entire reality reorganizes, not because they have changed, because you did. It is not for anyone else. It's for you. Because you changed, because you made that choice to free yourself. You were one decision away, always one choice away from more freedom, from miracles. If this is landing, this is exactly the work inside from reaction to response to reset. It's a 60-minute workshop with a 528 guided meditation in a 432 hertz frequency track. And they're the tools to regulate your nervous system so letting go becomes possible. It's $47. Link is in the bio. What do you have to lose? And so right now, I invite you to think of something you've been holding on to. So again, it'll pop up. And don't fight the one that comes. Just allow it. A conversation, a moment, a feeling. You're going to place one hand on your heart if it's safe to do so. And breathe in slowly through your nose. And as always, exhale longer from your nose. Longer than the inhale, all the way out. And just invite that feeling to live there. And if it helps, you can name what it is that you're feeling. Is it anger? Is it grief? Is it fear? Just name it and allow it to be there. Don't push it away. Just let it exist. And as you breathe, send it love. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's not yours anymore. Notice what shifts. That is the letting go. That is the freedom of the beach ball dancing on the surface because we've allowed it to live. We've allowed to let it go. You are so powerful, so sovereign, so divine, and you have authorship over your life. And you are one decision away from it. So later today, when you think to yourself, someone did something to me, invite that mirror. Invite that feeling to exist because they didn't do it. It is a gift and it's a mirror to your highest evolution. It's a gift. It's time. It's time to let that go. Whatever you've been holding, whatever narrative that has been replaying, whatever wound you've been carrying as if it belongs to you, it is hurting you, not them, you. And you get to decide right now to choose something different, to feel it, to allow it, to send it love and give it away. Love shifts everything. It only takes one decision. That's all this takes. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs it and follow along. This is the work we do here. And if you're ready for the tools from reaction to response, the reset is live. It's $47. The link is in the bio. Don't just believe me. Try it on. Try it on. This is Try It On, where awareness meets the nervous system and real change begins from within. Take this into your life, not as something to believe, as something to try.